Hi everyone, this is Tommy Walker from Unleashing Your Mindset for Success, and I had put up a post saying that I was going to go live today, and I want to share. I've been watching some videos, some people out there, some podcasts, very interesting that more and more people are talking about this, and it makes me really happy because we got to understand that we're going through a difficult situation. We all know that, of course, but a lot of people are kind of blaming their current situation, what their feelings, what's going on inside of them to right now to COVID. But we got to understand that COVID is just an excuse to blame. And I know we're going through a difficult situation. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying people are not dying. Of course, I'm not denying that. But whatever feelings are coming out from me because of COVID today, if you go back into your past, I'm really, really certain that if maybe 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years, one was the worst scenario you went through maybe 2 years ago, you had the same feelings, you had the same emotions. So it's not that these emotions are coming out because now COVID is here. They are in there, they are within me. And now I'm realizing they're there because I'm in my house. I got to do, many of the world is down in quarantine. So I gotta start listening. I start listening to these voices inside of my head. Then normally I don't listen to these voices inside of my head because I'm too busy. So these negative emotions that are coming out have nothing to do with COVID. COVID is just a cover I'm using, an excuse to blame someone on the outside for my own things. And I know it's hard than what I'm saying, but it's very important that we start becoming our drivers in the car, our owners of our life, our authors in our life, and not keep blaming everything else, everyone else apart from us. We got to understand that whatever emotions we're feeling inside, they were there before, okay? So it's not COVID that's triggering anxiousness, stress. It's something within me that is triggering. There's a false belief within me that now COVID is just, again, as I was saying, the excuse to blame someone on the outside. So I got to start understanding what's going on the inside. So if I feel anxious and I can blame it on my wife, I can blame it on my kids, I can blame it on COVID, I can blame it on somebody else, I got to understand that feeling comes from inside, from something I haven't been able to process from my past. And the regular routine that I had before didn't bring this up. And that's why a lot of people right now are feeling really bad about themselves, are struggling with these difficult moments they're going through, because actually they are listening to these voices in the back of their head. They're paying attention. They're not being able to run away with what's going on. So right now, it's an amazing opportunity to grow, to learn. Okay, I know things on the other places, maybe even close friends. I got some close people that died, unfortunately. Okay, so that is sad, of course. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying to deny that. That is true. But whatever I am feeling, sadness, anxious, stress, whatever I'm feeling, comes from within. Coronavirus is not coming to my house and bringing this and putting it inside of me. It's triggering out from beliefs inside of me. So I was talking the other day with somebody, and this person was telling me that she was pretty sad because she couldn't go out and see her family, see her friends. So I was asking, okay, so what does that make you feel? So we started going down, asking questions, and we got down to she couldn't kind of receive love. She felt loneliness, okay? She wasn't getting the love from the family. So we started talking about, okay, so you feel that love comes from the outside in instead of I being love and then sharing that out. So I'm needing somebody else to feel loved. And that's what I've been working lately a lot and putting some posts and writing about it, videos and things like that. We got to understand that there's nothing external that's going to fill us up. We can pretend that, and I know tons of people that do it, but deep down they feel they're empty, sad, or whatever because they're trying to fill up their cup from the outside. And we got to understand that we got to fill up the cup from inside. So again, if whatever negative emotion is coming up, don't repress it, don't ignore it, face it. from the negative emotion, try to find the belief. Okay, so I am angry because I cannot see my family. I am angry because I won't be able to have the money to pay rent next month. And that could be true. I'm not saying no, of course, don't deny that. But what is the belief? What would happen if you cannot pay rent? Ask that question to yourself. What happens if I cannot pay rent? Or what happens if I cannot see my family? I feel loneliness. And what happens if you feel loneliness? What's going on inside? So again, we get to the false belief. When we get to the false belief, we can change the belief. We're still going to be in the same position, but we're not going to be suffering in the same position we are right now. So the idea is to, yes, feel those emotions, learn from them because they're there for a reason, face them. So right now is a great opportunity that we have as humanity to reconnect with ourselves. Reduce technology, reduce media, reduce TV, whatever, and start connecting with yourself. Yes, you connect with your family. You can do a WhatsApp call. You can Zoom or whatever you're using to connect with family. Yes, of course, I'm not saying that. But if you're feeling loneliness inside, and you might be going to eat, you might be wanting to sleep more, you might be eating more sugar, more chocolate, more candy, whatever you're doing, you're just covering up the emotions. So we need to acknowledge these negative emotions inside of us and learn from them. That's the opportunity we're having. When we're able to learn from those emotions, we're going to much easier move forward in our life in every aspect. Okay, when things get a little bit more normal than are right now. But if I keep wanting my friends to give me love, my family to give me love, right now in this moment, you're not being able to get that love from the outside. So it makes you feel frustrated or whatever, your loneliness, whatever you're feeling. So again, so you got to start learning how to be able to give that love to yourself so that you don't need that external love. You can still have it, but you don't need it, crave it. And that's what I mean when we need it. Okay, it's nice to receive love from the outside, but first I got to be loved to then be able to share my love in a honest, true way and not give my love expecting something in return. How many times I've seen other people, and sometimes I fall into that I do something with love expecting someone to love me back. And if they don't respond as I expected, they don't react as I wanted, they don't say the words that I would expect, I feel bad about it. So it has to do with myself, going back within. So we got to use this time to go back within to understand what's going on. Okay? So I hope this makes sense. If you have any questions, please feel free to put it down there. We got to learn how to master our emotions. Our emotions, especially the negative ones, are not bad. They have been repressed. They have been judged and criticized whenever we were in a bad mood, whenever we were angry, whenever they have been shut down. But we got to understand that shutting down the emotions is repressing a part of us. And then people go along their life saying like, oh, I'm spinning the wheels. I know that I can give much more. I know that I'm kind of stuck in my life. You're stuck because you're not working with your whole self. You're repressing a part of you. And that part of you in your subconscious mind is going to lead you to a place that maybe you don't want to go. So if you want to start changing your life, it is through your emotions. That's why do you think that in the business areas, in big companies, I've seen this in big companies, they're developing, they're working on self-awareness and emotional intelligence because they realize that to be able to perform at a higher level, you gotta align yourself. And how do you align yourself? How do you align your mindset and everything to work in a specific way towards a specific goal and not have your subconscious mind pulling one way and your conscious mind pulling another? And it happens a lot. Hasn't it happened to you guys that suddenly you want something and you find yourself boycotting yourself and doing something else? It happens to everyone. And that has to do with these emotions that are coming out. I feel fear about this situation that I gotta face. So as I feel fear, I move away from that situation so that the fear reduces. Yes, the fear has gone away, but the problem is I didn't solve the root cause. I just covered it up. So it's very important to start identifying, acknowledging, and accepting the negative emotions that are coming out from COVID. So write down what is going on. So right now I feel sad, I feel scared, I feel lonely, I feel depressed, I feel this because of COVID. Again, we're going to get rid of the last part of COVID because it comes from within. So try to see in which aspects of your life you are doing that to yourself maybe. So I feel sad. Okay, then let's start with sadness. I feel sadness. Why do I feel sadness? There's people dying. Okay, yes, that's okay. But if I stay in that and start suffering, it means there's something there that maybe I feel that people shouldn't be dying, or whatever belief I might have. I'm going a little bit fast for you to understand, giving some examples, but the other day I was working with somebody, and this person was really angry at another person because this person had kind of not recognized him. This person knows a lot. He's a pretty intelligent guy, and he was giving his point of view about something, and this person just would shut him down, wouldn't listen. And this friend of mine was really, really angry, really angry. So I was telling him, okay, so you feel very angry. Why do you feel so angry with him? Because he doesn't listen. So I asked him, in which areas of your life aren't you listening to yourself? And when I ask him, what are you feeling about this situation? I have no idea. I'd rather go to sleep. Okay. So you see, you're not listening to what's going on inside of you. You're not paying attention to your negative emotions. So use this as an opportunity to start connecting with your negative emotions, to be able to change the false belief that's triggering the emotion that's taking to this habit, maybe being negative, feeling bad about yourself, or whatever is going on. So I hope this makes sense. If you enjoy this, thumbs up or send me some love. I saw some love coming up. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them down there. We're going through difficult times, but these difficult times can be used to help us learn from us and see these negative emotions that are within us, but we normally don't pay attention to them. And that's the idea. Start listening more to what's going on inside of us. That's going to help us grow, align, and remove the limiting, holding beliefs that are in our back of our head, our subconscious mind, that are holding us back. Okay, that's the idea. So I hope this makes sense. If you like this, thumbs up, send me some love. #live if you're watching, #replay if you're watching afterwards, and send me some questions if you have. I'm here to help. I'm giving you this information to be able to grow during this difficult situation and become a greater version of yourself, be more aligned with your emotions, okay? So thank you very much for listening. I hope you can use this in your advantage. There's a lot to learn from this. If you want to know more, just reach out. I'm here to help. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye.